One of the best out there on the mound.
D. Gordon heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Miami, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Christian Yelich steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Holiday is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He probably doubted he'd be in trouble this early, but he's already got a runner in scoring position, and now he falls behind the number 3 guy.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. Tap foul at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Justin Bour takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Wainwright comes set. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Way outside. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Batting fifth,
Martin Prado is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Striding into the box, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Well, they're already down by 1 after the top of the first, so you've got to get yourself right back into this ball game. Punch back a little bit and see if you can get your crowd back in it.
Rendell Grichuk comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments. Well, he wasn't able to do anything with those two off-speed pitches he saw. But the one fastball he gets, he jumps all over that one. And that's what you've got to do. You might get one pitch in an at-bat that you can handle, and he was able to make it count here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
And this is a golden setup here now for St. Louis as the first two guys in the lineup reach base. There's no doubting the fact that it's going to get a lot more difficult once you come down to 3, 4, and 5.
Matt Carpenter is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Ozuna on the run. And he's retired here, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So stepping in, Matt Holliday, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. So striding in, Johnny Peralta, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Look out, 2-0 now. Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. To 2-2 now.
And you get the sense that he's starting to figure things out. He lets the first 2 men of the inning reach. Now he's settled down, and he's close to getting out of this thing with a 0.
Lined hard toward right center. Yelich is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. JT Realmuto makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Wainwright's ready. First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And he's retired, 1 away. Stepping in, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
Spin throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 16,
Jose Fernandez steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch. but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Matt Adams strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Sliced hard down the left field line. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Even though this ball gets to the wall, I think it's still the right decision to stay at first. The way this was shaping up, I'm not so sure he was going to make it, so he'll just hold on with a loud single.
Stephen Piscotty stands in. First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now. Yadier Molina digs in here for his first appearance. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. First and second here with nobody out. High in the air out to center field. After it is Yelich. Makes the play, one away. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Adam Wainwright comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with one away.
Yeah, and it's not automatic, but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those two guys into scoring position.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Rendell Grichuk. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cards strand a couple. It remains 1-0. D. Gordon is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In now, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat. Wainwright into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. Gloved by Adams. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Grichuk. And the inning is over. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. His club trails 1-0. Colton Wong digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Third baseman, number 13, Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Fly ball heading for the alley. Yelich is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Number 27.
Johnny Peralta stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. On the ground to the left side. To Gordon for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A golden. Justin Bohr is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Piscotty looks up. And this one is gone. A home run.
Now batting.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead. Chopped foul right at home plate. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed up, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Wainwright gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play, and a big mistake there.
Now batting, catcher.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Peralta's there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's Tom Kohler will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
34, Tom Kohler.
Leading off the inning, Matt Adams, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Ozuna, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stephen Piscotty will dig in. He singled his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stanton on the run. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The catcher.
So 2 are gone now for Yadier Molina. Into the windup and the pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Adam Wainwright did his job in his first at-bat, laying down a successful sacrifice bunt.
Well, a pretty productive at-bat last time, like you said, Matt. But right here with 2 outs, we're going to have to see if he can maybe find a gap and drive in a run.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. No runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Tom Kohler will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game, as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Wainwright looks in. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Well, this curveball right here has got a lot of snap to it, and you can see pretty clearly he's finishing off his pitches much better than earlier in the ball game and getting much better results as well.
Here's D. Gordon now. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Christian Yelich will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And that curveball is normally one of his best pitches. He just hasn't had a great feel for it so far.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Justin Nicolino is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 20, Justin Nicolino.
Rendell Grichuk will start things off as they look to do something here to get on the scoreboard for the first time.
And they've seen some opportunities come and go. They do have 7 hits, so it's not like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. He drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Colton Wong stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Matt Holliday steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Johnny Peralta will stand in now. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips.
Yeah, the double play was unfortunate, but I like the swing he put on the ball.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest.
The first baseman, number 32.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Trying to hold the lead. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Stephen Piscotty steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. The Marlins on top, 3-2. Justin Bour will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season. Getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least he shouldn't be.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Molina scoops it up. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Miami down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. David Phelps will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
Number 35, David Phelps.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton moves over. He's got it one away.
The pitcher, number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Tommy Pham is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Tommy Pham.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count. Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
Rendell Grichuk is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Second baseman, number 16,
Colton Wong strides in, grounded out his last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt
Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there. But, hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
That evens it up, 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Back here on the show. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Seth Maness is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Seth Maness.
JT Realmuto will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Bounce to first. Adams has got it. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in again. Couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, David
Chris Johnson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Chris Johnson.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken in by Wong. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Matt Holliday. Brian Morris will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder.
Hard liner toward short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. 1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Stanton. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number
Matt Adams will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So nothing happening this time around. 8th. Miguel Rojas is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Miguel Rojas.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Up next for the Marlins,
Cole Gillespie will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Ichiro Suzuki will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And it's grounded foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul for strike 2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains tied. Miguel Rojas will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Come on. Second base, number 19.
Cole Gillespie will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Carter Capps is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Number 22, Carter.
Steven Piscotty will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
1-1, here it comes. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
First offering on its way. Yadier Molina comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. On the ground near home. That's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A little low. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Full count. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Seth Maness is around to bunt here, but he can't connect, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, no surprise they had him squaring right there, and I figure he'll get 2 more shots to get it down.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runners off for second, and they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
center fielder.
Rendell Gritcher digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cards leave one. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Franz Borowitz will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Derek Dietrich is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the ninth in a tie ball game. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he lays off for ball one. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, third baseman
Martin Prado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Tomas Telis will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Holiday is under it, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, still tied 3-3. Chris Narveson will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Justin Maxwell is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Colton Wong will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
number 16. Your attention, please.
Gillespie is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the ninth. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Justin Maxwell.
Matt Carpenter digs in now after lining out in his last try. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 7.
Matt Holliday digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Johnny Peralta has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
1-0 count. Here it is. On the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. JT Realmuto stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Gets the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. To short, hit hard. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
The batter, number 3, shortstop,
Adeiny Echeverria strides in, grounded out his last time through. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted in the air to right field. Piscotty over to his right. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Jeff Mathis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Jeff Mathis.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains. Dylan Axelrod will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Maxwell ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
It's kind of a surprise to me that he wouldn't try to go for 2 on this play. I don't know if he got caught up in his home run trot a little bit too early or what. He's going to wind up on first base here with a single off the wall.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. Franz Borowitz will get his first opportunity now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
The pitcher, number 61.
Seth Maness has a great opportunity now to break this tie, but I'd imagine at least the corners will be playing in here. And all 3 runners on the move here. Oh, they put the squeeze on, and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
You're kidding me, right? I mean, you've got to be kidding me. A walk-off suicide squeeze? Nobody does that. Who has the guts to make a call like that? But what a job to get this bunt down and plate that winning run from third base. Unbelievable.
And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, Matty, sounds good to me. They needed him to come out and give some support when he was called on, and he gave them a very good outing out of the bullpen. Enough to make him our Player of the Game.